Okay, we're going to discuss replacing the actuator in a VS-24-11 or 9 where the actuator has failed and the step is in the deployed position. You want to remove it from the truck, which means you got to unhook the electric, shut the power off going to it, and unhook the wiring that goes to the step. Unplug the actuator, and then we are going to, first step is we're going to remove the step casting from the torque arm and the idler arm back here. So that's going to be our first thing, which would be remove 4 clevis pins. There's cotter pins that hold these in place. They've been removed. Okay. Oh, right now that we've removed our step, we are going to remove the 3 bolts that hold this bracket. I believe that is 13B to 4 is the main base. 13A. So we'll remove them. Now this is free, but it won't fall off yet. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to heat this part, number 16 and 36. It has thread locking compound on it. About 5 seconds should do it. We don't want to overdo it. There's a plastic wheel here. Hold the nut, use a pin or Phillips screwdriver to loosen that and take it off the thread. Now we'll need a shortened Allen wrench to hold that. Remove the nut. Remove that nut and this flat washer. And take out your wrench. We'll move to the next step. Okay, now we're going to remove the cotter pin holding the rear end clevis pin in, the rear of the actuator, drive base side, and the washer. And we'll take a little weight off of it, support the actuator, and push the clevis pin out. There's 2 spacers and the support plate. Now we can remove. We can lift this up. This will come back, but it's free to move, so you have to be real careful. Everything is floating. You can remove that shoulder bolt. Again, this now becomes set free, so you have to be careful. And the old actuator is out and removed. All right, now I would take the time before you replace the new actuator and put it back in to clean, lubricate all pivoting joints that you can get to now. It's a good practice. When you get your new actuator, the ram is liable to be retracted, but all you have to do is turn it and it'll come out. And I would say your best bet is probably maybe bring it all the way out and turn it back in 2 or 3 turns, 2 or 3 full turns. Then when you reverse your procedure, you'll put these pieces back in, the sleeves, that. Now you'll be able to move your arms and get everything in alignment. I would say we want to get this in first before you put the tail back in. Because once that's in, you can't put the bolt in.